YouTube, how we doing? Player Prop Savant back here for another day of our YouTube free plays. Yesterday was a 2-1 day. Ended up losing Kyle Freeland. I'm probably never going to bet on him again. He's been just absolute thorn in my side these last two outings. Numbers pointed my way, and they just didn't turn out the way we needed it to be. So yeah, he's been killing it. Tip your cap to him. Pirates just looked like absolute crap. So yeah, that sucked. Dylan Bundy ended up throwing up on the mound and getting out in the second inning, so we cashed our prize picks and our number 2 play of the day. So that was awesome. So I had 7 of 8 free bets in a row, and was that 3 of 4 of our prize picks play of the day. So today, 1 play only. Probably gonna only do 1 play from now on, just because I want to make sure VIP gets enough for themselves. So today we're gonna start out with our prize picks play of the day. We're going back to one of my boys, Robbie Ray, over 40.5 fantasy points today. We're going with the fantasy point line because Robbie Ray has just been killing it. At home, only a 5% walk rate versus the Seattle team, who is the 6th highest strikeout team in the MLB. And at home, he's around a 28.5 K rate at home. Quite a few lefties in the Seattle lineup. Definitely going to get your Seager, your JP Crawford, Shed Long, guys like that. So those guys are striking out about 35% against Robbie Ray this season. But the biggest thing and the reason why I'm going here is, besides the 30% K rate for Seattle, besides that, is Robbie Ray at home doesn't walk guys. So we're going to get the quality starts, right? So Robbie Ray has had a quality start in 4 of his last 5. And in those 4 or 5, he's recorded 3 wins. So right there is the 10 points that we really need to push us over that edge. So right now his line is around 7.5, 8.5 strikeouts. If we get that, that's what, 24 points, 6 innings. We're at 42 right there. Let's say he gives up 2 home runs, 3 earned. We still get the quality start. We'll end up cashing this number pretty easily. Really high ceiling here for Robbie Ray. His strikeout prop on my book right now is 8.5 plus 120, so probably not a spot for me. If it comes to 7.5, I probably will. But 8.5 is a lot of strikeouts, and yeah, it's been pretty good. Sorry, the Germany game is on. I'm watching that right now. It's been pretty good. England's up 2-0 if anybody's caring over there. So that's gonna be our first play of the day. It's gonna be 40.5 fantasy points over there. Remember, if you have any questions about prize picks, let me know. I definitely would love to help you. It's a great site, helps me out a lot. And yeah, definitely a fun site to play on for you guys who don't have legalized gambling in your state. So next play, another juicy under, probably a very contrarian play here. Minus 105, I'm going with Walker Buehler under 6.5 Ks. Yeah, like I said, it's not going to be very liked, but this year Walker Buehler just does not have the strikeout rate that he's had in the past. It's been weird because he was an elite strikeout guy first 2 years. Now he's around 24, 23% at home only. And against lefties, it's not high at all. It's around 22%, which for a guy like Buehler going against the Giants, besides the fact it's a rivalry game, the Giants have a ton of lefties in this lineup. Probably going to roll out at least 5. I know they have Solano, who doesn't strike out a lot from the right side. And they also have Posey as well, who's been putting the ball in play pretty well. Last night they just went over for Bauer. I had Bauer over strikeouts against him yesterday. But really, the Giants have really been striking out a lot against lefties, and that's where their numbers pop up off the board. Minea hit this line. They had Heaney crush this line, but that's because they're rolling out at least 4 or 5 lefties, right? So if we're able to get this team going up against a righty with this many lefties in there, I really like the spot. I really like the spot for him, and I really like Buehler to go deep in this game. But for him to go deep in this game, he's got to stay low on pitches. He's gone at least 6 innings in his last 5 outings, which is scary for an under. But the fact is, he's going against San Francisco twice, hasn't hit it. He's only hit this once in his last 4 home outings too, and that was against St. Louis. But when he went against the Giants twice this year, he's only had 5 strikeouts in San Francisco, where you can be a lot more lenient with your spotting because it's a lot deeper park than LA. And when he pitched against them in LA, he only had 3 strikeouts in 6 innings. So every other inning he was only getting 1 strikeout. So this is a really, like I said, really contrarian spot, but I do like it because Buehler really hasn't been there. Especially now when I looked into his spin rates, every single one of his spin rate was down in his last outing, and that was the first time that he's been pitching with the enforcement rule. So lower spin rate, a lot of lefties, and at home where he pitches better on the road for strikeout wise. A lot of things are adding up here for me to like Buehler, and I really like the price tag, -105, close to even money on this spot for a guy that I really think will throw well, but he's just not been putting away guys, and the Giants will jump on him early, right? Lefties are going to attack that slider. His fastball is a 70 rank on Fangraphs, which is extremely, extremely, extremely high, but he's only been around that 93, 94 in his last couple outings, and to go deep in the games, you got to get early swing, early contact, and I think the Giants will be able to get him out of there. I think he'll get around that 6 inning mark, but with only a 22% K rate against lefties, I really don't see him getting to this spot very often. So we're going to roll with a spicy little under 6.5 strikeouts, Walker Buehler, and Robbie Ray, PrizePicks play of the day over 40.5 strikeouts. Again, I always offer this if you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, shoot me a DM over on Twitter. I'll try to get you guys some more extra plays. We're in the lab right now working, so we're trying to get as many plays as we can today. Locked in and cashing to start this week. Yesterday was good, 2 out of 3, but we can do better. We're going for a sweep. If we're able to get this, obviously we'll be at 4 out of 5 PrizePicks plays and 8 out of 9 for our bets of the day. So again, a little recap: Walker Buehler under 6.5 strikeouts, -105, and Robbie Ray over 40.5 fantasy points over on PrizePicks. So make sure you lock those in. Have a good one, guys. Let's do it, and let's see the Giants hit Buehler around a little bit. Have a good one, guys.